Good morning, everybody. Good Sunday morning. I kind of started without you, and then I thought, oh, I should turn the phone on. I went picked up the little doodahs that I made with Shannon's inspiration, weekly inspired art challenge, and I just did some crazy stitching. All my stitching is crazy stitching. I deliberately left these on because I'm thinking, at least, in the Shabby journal that I'm going to do, I want lots of shredded fabrics and all that jazz. This, I'm so sorry. I think this is Victoria Designs, their boho kit. I've got to go look on my old computer. And this is actually an envelope. I have a whole bunch of them. If anybody else can recognize them, please let me know, and I'll put the link. And maybe I'll just go search on Etsy. That's a good idea I hadn't thought of. I could just go look on my orders on Etsy, but oh, well, that's cool. But the kit came with all of these envelopes, and I like them all, but I really wanted to experiment with some grunge and just see how grungy can she go. So I took this just as it was and put gesso on it. Then I juiced up my ink pad with re-inker and just like 2 drops of glycerin, and that has made, tons of difference. It's so much easier to use. Now I think I'm ready for a layer of something, and I was thinking about this. You know how you get you get something in your mind and you can't explain what it is, but you'll know it when you see it? That's where I'm at. I don't know. It'll be what it's going to be. I know the kinds of materials and what type of media I want. I want lace. I know I want some parchment paper. I've ordered some specialty papers, so I know I want those kinds of things. I'm experimenting, trying to figure out how I can get my dyed paper. I want a tea dye instead of coffee, just for a little lighter feel. But you know what? All this could be just out the window when I start actually putting it together. Unless you really have like a project that you've seen that you want to copy, I just think it's a waste of energy to try to be disappointed if something turns into something other than what you thought you wanted. That's what it's supposed to be. That's how I think of it. To me, that's the difference between art and manufacturing, is that it's unique and one of a kind and unpredictable. It's kind of like cooking. I always tease everybody when they say, what is it? I thought it up, I got the stuff, I prepared it, and now I have to name it? I'm not going to name it, because that just sets your taste buds up for something that maybe that's not what it is. My husband's on coyote watch downstairs. He's got his BB gun, pellet gun at the ready. He's got his boots on. He's got the door braced so he can squeak it open really careful because this coyote is very smart. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Kind of looks like a piece of tape. That's why I was thinking I'd put one here. Yeah, it does. It looks just like a piece of old masking tape. Oh, I was going to bring some masking tape up here, actually. So this envelope's kind of I'm playing with it to see the types of textures I like. I'm liking that a lot. Oh, I don't care for that much. Okay. Well, what am I going to do with that? I'll have to deal with that later. Can't deal with it right now because I don't have to brace it open. I don't want to do that just yet. I have a book here. Actually, I grabbed a few. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, pardon me, guys. So, Melissa, I watched your Valentine project. Adorable. I don't know how I missed. Maybe I got it and I never went over there. I don't know, but Princess Kayla is, oh, maybe, no, don't do that. You'll be sorry. Oh, sorry, guys. Now I got a runny nose. A channel called Princess Kayla had a collaboration for channels to do, or anybody to do, a Valentine project. And I was all hot to do it and was going to run upstairs, and then I realized after watching her video that it was supposed to be done by the 22nd of January. So that let me out. But Miss Kayla, I will watch your channel. I was already subbed to your channel, so I don't know why I didn't get any notifications. I like things crossing the line there, so whoops. Oh well. Little Gesso never hide. Oh, what am I doing? Whatever you want, like usual. Whatever you want. Okay, I like the font going different directions because then it looks like this was really pieced together. Okay. I can't. Oh, pardon me, guys. My nose is all stuffy now. And I probably have gesso on my nose. Actually, I do have gesso on my nose. I can't seem to get my, my bib paint all over my face, y'all. Okay. Oh, well, I needed a partial bath anyway. I can't seem to find a way to keep my wipies wet. I wanted like a you know, a holder for them so I can put them right here. They get shoved under things and then the little sticky thing flips up and it's a problem. Okay. All right, I like that. This needs probably something, right? Well, maybe. I don't know. I'm going to use this in the book. Is my thought anyway right now. Pieces of it or something. So by the time I get some ephemera made, it should look really good. Put it just a little off center. Let's move it over a little bit. Well, no, let's just cut it off or bend it, or yeah, bend it. That's good. Okay. Yeah, my husband is sitting right by the patio door. Every time he squeaks the door open, there's 8 deer out there that are palling around with a coyote. I'm gonna let this sit right there. And we're gonna do something else. Let's get one more of these. How about that one? That's pretty. It's got a lot of light marks. So if you're looking for a new channel to go support, highly recommend going over and checking out Princess Kayla. She's got a nice little channel. She's really cute, upbeat. I haven't had a chance to binge watch any videos. But I know she could sure use our support, so, and that's what we're all about, right? I don't have a plan, y'all. I don't have a plan. I just know I love these random cracks and that makes it look like it was just some piece of paper that you found somewhere. It doesn't look new anymore. See, I love that. I love how it'll pick up on the raised areas. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's my jam. Okay, now we're gonna just smear it around a little bit. I could spray some water on it, but this is a lot funner. And you get all kinds of color because it's high and low, and the water puddles and oh yeah, I like this. Softening. Softening? Is that an actual word? I'm watching a new channel. Let me see who she is. It is, I think I've seen her before. Jibid Neri. Jibid, J-I-B like boy, I-D like dog. Neri, N-E-A-R-Y. I think she's commented on my channel, if I'm not mistaken. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Anyway, I'm watching her do this book. It is steampunk something. She's doing a flip through. Some of the channels that are doing some cool projects, I've been watching some of their videos. It's a little disappointing because they only show the finished product. What? No. Look, I'm loving this, Okay, we may be onto something here. So this will solve the problem that we had with this one where it's all white inside. That drives me nuts even just to look at it, but we're moving on. I feel like we need another color, or 2, or 3, or 4. It's got, for some reason, it's got just a little bit of green there, and I kind of like that. It almost looks sort of like this. Can you guys see that little, can you see this little, where's it at? This little speck right here. Let's see if I can. Number 7. 1, 2, 7. Broken child. I've said it before. I highly recommend this system. I took all my inks, put a, not a sample, what do you call it? Swatch right here, and then the number, and then I put a corresponding dauber number. It really works. And this is Distress Oxide, so it is water soluble, so it doesn't dry right away. It's slower to dry. I'm really liking this. Oh my. Yeah, it's slower to dry, so it's perfect for mixed media because you can almost, I mean, once it's absolutely dry, it is dry, but while it's drying, you can rehydrate it and really get some cool effects. I don't want it to look too obvious. We're going for subtlety here. Where's my water? I do have a little, I messed around with this thing. I couldn't bear to throw both of them away. I threw one away, but I couldn't bear to throw the other one away. And I messed with it and got it to work. I hope it lasts. Yeah, I really like that. Y'all, I have gesso on my nose. I can't get it off. Every time I look down, I can see a little bit of gesso around the tip of my nose. So is this enough? Let's look at some color here. What about purple? Number 15. Oh yeah, I love this color. I just grab it all the time. Seedless preserves. I don't know. Might be asking a little much. Let's do it on the other side and see what we think. It's a pretty color, but I don't love it for this. Uh-oh, looks like lipstick. Which I guess that's not a totally bad thing, but not what I was going for in this endeavor. Okay, I like that. Kind of toned it down, pushed it back. Yeah. When I first started making junk journals or messing around with paper at all, I hadn't found Andrea over at Artie Mae's yet. I'm assuming all of you have. If you are not a subscriber to Artie Mae's channel, what? Get over there. Turn this off and go over and sub her channel. She uses a lot of gesso. She's a free spirit. She's brilliant. She really is an artist and not only a maker. She's inspiring. We're getting somewhere. I actually really like the blue. I don't mind that so much now either. Trying to decide if I want to put some speckles on it. I don't think so. Okay, so I'm assuming this is this part. And this is this part. Oh, this is beautiful. Wow. Let's see the difference. Yeah. I wish there was a way that I could get this to stay looking like this. I don't know if I can. I thought I had more pattern paper out. Did I use it all? Aha! Memory like a steel trap. Wahaha. You can't get these wrinkles in there once you lay it down. You gotta do it beforehand. I keep a bottle of thinned, I call it Mod Podge glue, but it's really Elmer's. It's half and half, half water, half Elmer's. All the white glue that I use is Elmer's. And as far as I know, my books stick together. I've never had a problem. I started out using art glitter glue, and I really like it. But at first I had a hard time finding it, and it's so expensive. I'm still working on my first gallon of Elmer's glue that I bought almost 2 years ago, and I paid about $5 for it, for a gallon. And I can use it for Mod Podge, I can use it for making stain glue. It dries clear. It's white glue, but it dries clear. I like the way that kind of disappears. Nothing against art glitter glue. I mean, if somebody gave me art glitter glue, I'd be like, wow, cool, thanks. But let's patch that. Looks like a perfect spot for a patch to me. I had a little tiny piece. Where are you? This wasn't it, but it'll work. There it is. Little turkey. Yeah, I have, I don't have the first journal I ever made. Let me look. Well, the oldest thing I have is about a year old. No, that's not true. It's over a year old. And it's just as solid as the day I made it. That's not right. It goes like this. This goes here. This goes here. Yeah. Okay. We got the glue here. Might as well just use it. I could stitch this, and if I wasn't filming, I probably would. Maybe I should anyway. Let's just do it since we're here. This is a new dryer, so it's quite a bit faster. I think it's a little less noisy, but it's still a hairdryer, right? I mean, there's no way of getting around that. The way this is turning out, I'm thinking this might work better in the dark journal, because I'm going to do two. I'm going to do a really light journal, light in spirit, light in color. And I'm thinking this one might be best for the darker journal. Did put new bobbin and new everything. Let's see if it goes like that. Some of this there's no sense in sewing because you're not going to see it. Oh, wait till you see it, y'all. This looks great. That was a good idea. I think I'm going to take my sewing machine in, or column or something, and vacuum it out, or take it to my husband's shop and see if he can use the air compressor. pretty fragile. Almost done. I'm not a proficient seamstress, so I have this machine has a speed, I call it a governor, I don't know what else you call it, on it, and I have it on low because I actually did run over my finger. So, yeah, that was not fun. I'm going to leave the strings. Yeah, I put a little zigzag here, but right here. Oh, y'all, this is pretty freaking awesome. All right, now we're going to get serious with some glue. I'm wondering if this will stick. Let's see. We'll play with it. We'll see if it will. It's watered down, so, and the paper's wet, so I don't know if it'll stick or not, but one of the things that Andrea does on her channel all the time is she handles her paper. It's not going to stick. She handles it. She roughs it up. She curls it and rubs it and massages it. I always think of that movie. I will love him and squeeze him and pet him. Or was that a cartoon? This is some good glue. It's called Tombow Mono Aqua Liquid Glue. I like it. It doesn't dry very fast and it's really sticky. That's the only problem. And when it dries, it leaves a shine. But for something like this, I think it's probably a good idea. So, and I don't know where I got this bottle, but I really need to use it up. As I've been cleaning my room, I've been purging, and if I'm not using it, it's going to the Domestic Violence Center. I called the Domestic Violence Center last week, the shelter, and said, this is what I'm doing. Do you guys want my stuff? And they said, yeah. So it looks like fabric. Oh, I gotta leave it alone. It's not gonna stick if I don't leave it alone. Gotta leave it alone. Gotta leave it alone. Okay, so I don't like this. It looks like a paintball hit it. So let's be done with you. Yeah, my girlfriend Susan gave me this pattern. I'm not a sewer, never have been. I've tried to sew things, but doesn't usually end up well. And as Shannon's mother would say, or grandmother, there's a lot of purple words involved. But my friend Susan is a sewer. She's made all kinds of clothes. During the 70s, she made all that cool stuff, and she made maternity clothes. She's made quilts, gorgeous, gorgeous, fancy quilts. So she's got patterns, and she gave me one, and I'm grateful for it. I might try to sew that. I don't know if it would sew it. I don't know if I can get it under the foot. Even if I could just get it a little bit, I'd feel better. But we'll wait till this dries. So that's 2. Let's see what I can do about this middle, because this is driving me nuts. I don't think I can get this. No, I can't. What about a spray bottle? What about this? Okay. I don't mind if it's torn, or I don't want it shredded, but I keep one of those little, I guess it's maybe 8-inch Lazy Susans that I got at, I think I got it, whoops, at Ross or TJ Maxx or one of those places. I bought a bunch of them for the pantry, and I keep one on my left corner, and it has glues. The ones that I, not refills, just the ones I grab for all the time. And that's one of the best things I've done as far as organizing and making things efficient. And I keep a bottle of this, which is just watered down glue. I'm stingy with this paper because I only have one pattern. So far, I haven't been able to find any patterns in the stores. The thrift stores, all I can find is costume patterns. I don't want to make a costume. I like the white on there. Not sure where it came from. Close. So today is Sunday. I haven't been able to talk my husband into let me make a stew. So we're going to have great big huge hamburgers with sweet potato fries. See that? I like it. Now I've got to do something with this side. I wonder. Could do something different on this. I could, I don't know, something. Book page, or where's my book page? Oh, that'll work. I heard of several more people that I know of who have COVID. It just stinks. I'll be glad when most of us are vaccinated and the variants have time to die, like spring when the heat kills everything and the sunshine. And yeah, I'll be glad. Won't be so bad. Still, we're gonna have to deal with COVID. I mean, that's just, we're gonna have to deal with COVID. But I really believe that as we learn more about it, we'll be fine. Sorry guys, I put it right up to my chin. That's how I got Gesso nose. One of the things I want to put in one of these books is I want to burn some paper. Like scorch the edges, you know, and then actually burn some too. And maybe put ashes somehow. I don't know. I'm just thinking. Just thinking. The only thing I can't figure out is how I'm going to get the smell out. So that'll be something to deal with. We'll see. We'll see if it's even feasible to do that. It might not be. I thought about just making ashes and dipping them, you know, dipping the edges or corners or sides or whatever. Okay, so that looks better, I think. All right, so let's look at the damage. Literally. The cool damage. Let's see how we've damaged him. Let's see if the glue held. Doesn't really want to. But it's really, really wet. I like it. I really like it. You can't really make out what it is, and that's what I'm going for. This one isn't quite as pliable and soft, but after I play with it for a bit, I bet it will be. But for right now, I gotta leave it open because it's got to dry. So, okay, yuck. Okay, I'm gonna go wash my hands and my nose. And I don't know if I'll get to play anymore today or not. Maybe. Hope y'all are having a great Sunday. Let's all take care of each other. Don't forget to go by and check out Princess Kayla. Show her some crafty love. Bye, guys.